Part of the urban evolution we see nowadays is megacities dramatically increasing in less developed countries. These megacities are constructed to house millions of people and create a civilization like no other. However, many of these cities have been inhabited until now. You guys might be wondering why. So are we. Why were all these massive cities built with the promise of hosting millions of people, thousands of infrastructures, and huge communities only to be ghost towns? We'll find that out in this video. Come with us as we discover why these megacities are ghost towns. But please remember to hit like and subscribe to this YouTube channel to stay updated on the latest in the luxury world. At Luxury Mindset, we bring you all luxurious information ranging from items, cars, houses, places, and even people who bathe in luxury. Not only that, but we also give you pretty much the amount you would need to purchase any of these luxurious stuff. So if you're interested in the rich, becoming rich, or even dreaming of lying on a mattress of gold or dollar bills, click the notification bell to keep yourself updated on this channel. Let's begin with Napier, the new capital city of Myanmar. This city was constructed entirely from scratch over a decade from 2002 to 2012. Although it has everything a city requires, it has gained a reputation as an eerie ghost city, as it is home to far fewer people than anticipated. Additionally, the purpose behind its construction remains somewhat mysterious. While the official reason for building Napier was to alleviate the overcrowding of Myanmar's former capital city, Yangon, and the lack of space for further expansion, some evidence suggests that the real motive for building this peculiar new capital may have been a strategic military maneuver. To elaborate, the construction of Napier was shrouded in secrecy, with around 25 construction companies discreetly working on the project for approximately $5 billion. Then, in 2005, the government abruptly announced that it would relocate its headquarters 320 kilometers from Yangon to this relatively unknown city. Furthermore, Napier's remote location and limited access to the sea make it difficult for potential adversaries to invade the capital. The road system is designed peculiarly, hindering travel from one part of the city to another. Additionally, a massive 20-lane highway is large enough to function as a runway for aircraft. However, the strategic significance of this move may extend beyond defensive purposes. The surrounding regions of Napier were previously challenging for the government to manage, and relocating the capital to this central location is intended to enhance the government's control over these areas. Indeed, Napier is one of the most peculiar capital cities globally, with its population currently increasing at about 6% annually. But the total population remains at roughly 750,000 people. This figure is significantly lower than the original plan of accommodating 9 million individuals in Napier. Next is Sejong Administrative City in South Korea. In 2002, a proposal was put forward to address the issue of uneven economic growth and congestion in Seoul, the capital city of South Korea. The plan has since remained a contentious political topic. Unlike other capital cities, Seoul is overcrowded. It exerts a powerful influence on the country's economy, with 25 million people, half the total population, residing in the metropolitan area. As a result, the construction of Sejong began in 2007, and in 2012, government agencies started relocating from Seoul to the new capital, which is 125 kilometers away. The original goal was to migrate all government agencies to Sejong by 2012. However, nearly half of the government ministries are in Seoul, along with the National Assembly. Sejong was designed to be a fully self-sufficient city with abundant green spaces and excellent infrastructure for electric vehicles. Moreover, the city is equipped with cutting-edge technology such as interactive digital signage and automated waste collection systems for food and rubbish. However, despite these features, it is surprising that many individuals still need help with a 4-hour commute to Seoul instead of relocating to Sejong. Numerous people have noted that the city needs more transportation links and services to entice individuals away from Seoul. Moreover, Although Sejong has a futuristic vision of high-end housing with vast green spaces, it has been criticized for fostering car dependency and neglecting community spirit. Nonetheless, Sejong is still in its initial stages of development, and it may evolve significantly in the future. At present, Sejong's population stands at approximately 400,000 people, which pales in comparison to the 25 million residents of Greater Seoul. As Seoul continues to suffer from pollution, overcrowding, skyrocketing real estate prices, and heavy traffic, many families seek better living conditions outside the capital. Consequently, as Sejong's construction progresses, more institutions and businesses are also moving to the future capital. By 2030, when Sejong officially becomes South Korea's capital, the population will reach 500,000, with organic growth expected to follow. Nevertheless, it remains to be seen whether all government functions can be relocated to Sejong within the next 7 years, and whether the city can fulfill its ambitious vision. Well, it's no surprise that we also have Egypt's new administrative capital. Egypt's new administrative capital shows significant advancements and potential, making it one of the most promising and newly planned cities. Situated just 80 kilometers east of the present capital, Cairo, this massive project is set to become home to the government and approximately 6.5 million residents, about 70% of Cairo's current population. Despite being mostly unoccupied presently, the first inhabitants are expected to move in later this year. However, the new capital is yet to have an official name. Consequently, the Egyptian government has announced a competition to generate a name and a logo for the new administrative capital. The reason behind the construction of the massive new city in Egypt becomes apparent when we examine the current situation in Cairo. The population of Cairo is nearly 10 million, with over 21 million people living in the Greater Cairo region, and this number is expected to rise significantly to 38 million by 2050. To address the issues of traffic congestion and overpopulation in Cairo, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi proposed the construction of this enormous megaproject in 2014. The structure is underway with the visible completion of government, residential, and commercial buildings. Despite the pandemic, the government has assured that the project's pace has not been affected and is on schedule. Currently, the government district is 98% complete, and the first government departments are set to move to the new city and operate entirely from there in 2023. The new administrative capital of Egypt will boast an array of impressive features, including an international airport, a stadium and leisure district, a monorail to Cairo, and grand mosques and churches. One of the city's key landmarks, the iconic tower, has already achieved its full height, making it the tallest skyscraper in Africa. However, this status is set to be short-lived, as Egypt plans to construct an even more towering skyscraper this year called the Obelisko Capital, which will reach an astonishing height of 1 kilometer, taller than any other building in the world. The funding of the new city is being generated through the sale of land by the Egyptian government and loans worth billions of dollars from China. However, this dependence on China has become a source of intense political debate in the country. There are also concerns that the mega project could lead to exclusivity, catering only to wealthy Egyptians. This could harm Cairo's business and investment, resulting in growing poverty and overpopulation. While the construction of the new capital is well underway, it remains to be seen whether it will succeed and how many people will eventually move in. Another megacity is in Indonesia, as this country is building a new city called Nusantara, which will replace the current capital, Jakarta. Jakarta has a reputation for being overcrowded, polluted, and sinking at an alarming rate due to the overuse of groundwater. With nearly 11 million inhabitants in the city and 30 million in the wider urban area, Jakarta is the fastest sinking city in the world. A recent study by Indonesia's National Research and Innovation Agency estimates that 25% of Jakarta will be underwater by 2050 if action is not taken. To address this issue, the Indonesian government passed a bill in January 2022 to relocate the capital city to a jungle site over 2,000 kilometers away on a different island. The relocation project will require significant financial investment and effort, but it aims to alleviate the problems of overcrowding, pollution, and sinking that Jakarta currently faces. The new city of Nusantara is designed to be environmentally sustainable, with green spaces and parks, low-carbon transportation, and renewable energy sources. The government also plans to use innovative city technology to make the city more efficient and connected. The capital relocation is expected to cost around $33 billion and take up to 10 years to complete. The government hopes that moving the capital to Borneo will not only alleviate the problems to overcrowding, pollution, and sinking in Jakarta, but also spur economic growth and development in the eastern part of Indonesia. However, the project has critics who argue that it wastes money and resources, and that the government should focus on solving Jakarta's problems instead of building a new city from scratch. It's worth noting that the construction of a new capital city in Borneo has also raised concerns among environmentalists and indigenous communities who fear that the development could lead to deforestation, habitat destruction, and displacement of local populations. The Indonesian government has stated that it will take measures to ensure sustainable and eco-friendly development, but critics remain skeptical. It'll be interesting to see how the development of Nusantara progresses and how it will impact the people and environment of Borneo in the years to come. It'll also be interesting to see how the development of Nusantara goes in the coming years and if it will truly become a thriving new capital for Indonesia. The involvement of international investors and the potential for the project to bring economic growth to the region will be essential factors to watch. However, the project also faces environmental concerns, logistical issues, and potential political opposition. Only time will tell if Nusantara can overcome these obstacles and become a model for successful new city development. So, which megacity do you think is most likely to succeed and meet its goal of inhabiting millions of people? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if this content interests you, hit the notification bell so you're updated when we post new videos like this. Also, at Luxury Mindset, we offer you videos overflowing with luxury, so stay tuned.